lately I've been seeing a lot of videos that are either by younger or people, within my age range. And it's like the stuff that these guys are talking about, like the experiences that they're having. I find myself relating to a lot of what they talk about in relations, and like not only women, but like, you know, like how they interact with other people on a day to day and stuff. And even talking about it is weird to me. It's like talking about it like I'm some red pill glue guy or something, or some black pill extremist or something. I don't know, man. It's like I'm not saying that a lot of the points that are brought up in those spaces are wrong, or those communities are wrong, but it's like it's always, I guess, until you reach a certain point, it's like crazy to even think or bring it up and be like, yeah, what the ideas that were being, represented in those spaces, I'm seeing like them being represented in real life, you know, like just the way dating is nowadays, which is pretty shit overall. Just the way how interacting with others, my peers, a lot of the times is and stuff. It's like, what's even the point? It's like, what's the point? Yeah, 'cause it's like trying to be a decent individual nowadays is like damn near. It's like you're putting your. It's like you're putting the difficulty on veteran, bro. It's like you're putting the difficulty on veterans, definitely. You know, I'm 20 years old and I don't really have a group that I can identify with when it comes to anything in my life, whether it be socializing, romantic stuff. It's like I don't have a group that I can identify with. Like I'm a sociable person. I do get along with people. I can talk to people. But as far as like, as far as actually like making a connection, nah. After a certain while, it just falls off. I can't really. I think I can count on my hand definitely the amount of people that I can really talk to without limits, like without limiting myself. And you know, I'm not even really in the same region of those guys. You know, so yeah. Lately, I've been trying to find like uh I would say a sense of familiarity with other people online, but no man, Discord is weird nowadays. It's not like what it used to be. Now it's just filled with people who want to troll each other. As far as I can tell, it's not really filled with people who like want to talk about their real life experiences anymore. And a lot of the people on there seem to be really young, like in their earlier teens or, something along those lines. As far as what I can find, I can't really find any servers with people who share the experience of what I do, of what I share, which is the experience that I go through is, I would say it's like an insult because I have like had sex and like talked with women and stuff, but it's like it's not the same as like what a Chad would go through, I guess. Like I've said, it's hard to like really speak about these terms and be literal about it, not being ironic about these terms, because there were the only things that I can use to explain what I'm seeing or what I've been seeing basically my entire life. I was never the guy that had it. I would say had it easy getting what I wanted when it came to like dating. I guess I was lucky enough that there were girls that liked me, so at least there was that. But it wasn't like there was like plenty of girls that liked me. It wasn't like that. I wish it was, but it definitely is. And I guess I don't fit the like the normal category of what somebody would call like an incel or whatever either. So by like the physical definition and the social definition, I guess I don't really fit that category, but I'm not in the opposite end either, you know, and I don't feel like a normie either because like I know about stuff. I like I'm aware of things, you know, I'm aware of things that I go through, you know, and it's like I don't know, I don't want to categorize myself as like somebody who's like blue pill or something, like doesn't know what's going on because I do have an understanding of like you know like how it looks create a situation where you get exactly what you want and stuff like that, you know. I'm not the worst looking guy, you know. I'm 6'3", you know, so I'm pretty tall, and you know my voice is deeper, I guess, and you know my hair's pretty tall in a way that's attractive, but it's like I don't know, it's like I guess I can pass the threshold of like the the physical attraction. Um, I wouldn't say for the most part, but like for a decent part, because I do see girls giving me signs sometimes. But it's like when it comes to like talking to them, and it's like when I try to talk to them, it's like I'm trying to talk to them, I'm trying to get somewhere with them, but it's like I don't even know. I can't like speak what they want me to speak because it's like they expect like it's probably like some type of gangster, I guess. Because I'm pretty athletic and I'm pretty tall, you know, and I wear a lot of athletic wear, so you can see my build a lot of the time. So I guess they kind of expect maybe a gangster type of dude, but I'm not that, bro. I'm just a normal everyday guy. Like, you know, I'm not soft, but like I don't have the lingo of somebody that's like, you know, grew up really rough or anything like that. That's not me. So with saying that, it's like I guess I'm pretty dead in the water when it comes to like dating because of that, because I'm not like what they expect typically, even though I might look like that. You know, when I do find somebody who likes me and I can talk to, which is very rare, it rarely ever amounts to anything long term. Only really short term stuff. You know. So yeah, and my last relationship was not the best because I wasn't fully attracted to who I was talking to either. So I had to like kind of get my level down a bit to you know to be with somebody in that sense, you know. Which I know it's better than nothing. I am grateful, but at the same time, the dynamic of the relationship wasn't what I was looking for. It wasn't like it was just all physical there. I just the dynamic couldn't work, you know, you know. So yeah, and when I do find somebody that I'm attracted to and stuff, I never like somebody that you'd say I have a crush on. I never seal the deal. I only did that once ever, and that was when I lost my virginity at 18, and that was a whole situation that I'm going to talk about in another you know like video, I guess. But like yeah, so yeah, nowadays it's just so confusing, like navigating dating, and I don't even want to see what the job market's going to be like when I get out of school. That's another thing. I study computer science, so if you know, you know, you know, I'm supposed to be cooked when I get out of this, you know, because the job market's just so fucked up, you know, in terms in regards to that, you know. So yeah, I don't really know, man. It's like I just wanted to say my piece as far as like how I don't really know where I fit in modern day type of society today. So most most of the times I just stay alone by myself because it's like you know when I was with my girlfriend, I think it was a month ago that I left her now. Uh, when I was with her, it was like you know I used to hang out with her a lot and stuff like that. So I wasn't really as alone as I was. And yeah, I guess that took my mind away from the fact that I don't really have any friends or anything like that at the age of 20 years old. You know, I know I'm not supposed to have life figured out, but at the same time, I don't think I'm supposed to be this confused about like dating. You know, like how I'm gonna how I'm gonna navigate my life as far as financially. I was getting a livelihood after I leave college and stuff. You know, because it's not like what it used to be. You just go and you get out and you get a job and you work until you die. Now it's you go, you get out and you're lucky if you do get a job, and then you work until you die. You know, I just recently came to terms with the fact that you do work until you die. You know, this misconception that everybody is gonna have a chance to you know be able to make a business or something and take it easy. So it's such a dream, and it's such a falsehood that's ingrained into or not like our current minds or mindset that I'm not saying you shouldn't have something going for you other than your job. If you can, then it's fine. But like, just know that it will never be enough to take care of you to where you can just like chill out and just let that just run in the background. You know, the most it'll do is just help with paying some bills or something, which you know can't help. But it's not gonna save you. You know, there's no out. There's no easy out nowadays, especially if you're not born in a certain household. Then you know, because me, I was born in a poor household, bro. It was not like I was born to wealthy parents or anything. You know, I don't hate my parents or anything, but that's just the cold truth. And the simple fact of the matter is, if you're born like in a lower income household and you know you don't look like a model or anything, you're gonna have to really work your ass off just to like get by decently, to live a middle class life. You know, that's the unfortunate truth. Yeah, so just I guess I just wanted to say give my perspective on it, even though I'm nobody, bro. But I think the fact that I don't really know how to is I'd rather be like, okay, I've never had a girlfriend. I've never been intimate with a girl before, which I haven't been intimate with a lot of girls. Like maybe just like maybe just like five, bro. But maybe four. I can't remember if the specific number is five or four. I'd have to like think. It when I say intimate, I don't mean going all the way with all of them. I've only gone all the way with girls, you know, but like just messing around, it's about five or four, somewhere there about. You know what I mean? So you know, it's not like I'm a I'm completely inexperienced, or I'm completely in a like incel category or excess male category. Well, I don't even. Maybe I am in that category because I don't feel like it's not easy for me. You know, it's not easy. You know, I'm glad I'm aware enough to go for or yeah to go for girls that you know like and have girls that like me. I'm glad I'm lucky enough to have that. But it's so far and few and far between. It's like you know, am I even winning? I mean, I'm winning, but am I even winning? You know, because you know I'm 20 years old and I've only like ever had like I guess maybe three, well at least three, maybe four girlfriends. I guess you know. I guess that's okay. I guess that's cool. I guess that's normal, right? I don't know. It doesn't feel normal, especially the way how most people treat me. I think that's why I feel so confused. Maybe if everybody treated me like on a normal level, then maybe I would feel less confused. You know, and this is not the easiest for me to make right now because usually when something happens, it just reminds me of everything, and I really get to like get in like a state where my conversation is flowing. I can really explain exactly what's going on, and I think I can relay my points better. You know, but yeah, I guess being a young adult, a young man in 2026 is confusing as hell. You know, it really is. You know, especially if you're in a category like me where I'm not really in a incel category or like I guess you would call it a Chad category either. And I guess I can't really call it a normie um you know category either. It's more like a in between, you know. And I also wanted to say like yeah, once again in my life I find it hard. I'm struggling to find a group that I identify with. Again, so not only in a social setting, in a romantic setting, I'm still finding difficulty overall. Like I can't even say, yeah, I've never had any experience, and I don't think I'll ever have an experience. So I'm gonna give up, and I'll just be like I can't even say that, and I can't say I'm on the other end of the spectrum where I get all sorts of success, and I'll still be keeping that success. The truth is, more than likely, I will find somebody that I can. Well, not more than likely, but it's likely. It's somewhat likely that I will find somebody that I can settle down with, but it won't be what I want. It won't be like on my terms completely. It probably will be more on her terms because most of the women that I do attract, they usually are the type to like to have their way in the relationship in certain aspects, and I do give them leg room as much as I can within my boundaries. But after all, it gets to a point where it's like I don't want to do this anymore, and I have to let go because I don't feel like I feel like you're trying to take advantage of me. You know what I mean? And it's like sometimes I feel like they do want to be with me. Obviously, we're together, but it's like at the same time, it's like I feel like in the back of their mind, they're saying they can do better. And the reason I feel that way is because of how they treat me. They kind of treat me in a second option type of way, where it's like I ask them to do like basic stuff. Like I'll go into this more one of these days, but like if I ask a basic request and it's like I'm asking for the world from them. There's a argument behind it or something behind it where it's like, it's like but I know if another guy that I'm sure that they really cared about had asked them, then it would have been okay and they just wouldn't have said anything. Maybe I'm the greedy one for wanting a relationship like that where a girl shows like more care for me than I do for her, even though I'll care for her a lot, but just the same way I put her before myself, I'd expect her to do the same for me, and it's never like that, it's never like that. I guess there was one relationship where it was kind of like that, but obviously never amounted to anything. I think that was when I was like, that was like from when I was like 15 to like around 18 years old that I had a relationship that was somewhat like that. You know, now I'm 20 years old. I just got out of a relationship. Yeah, I just got out of a relationship, and I'm not looking for anything right now. I guess I'm just trying to focus on school. I'm trying to, play some games, enjoy my life. Because after college, when I get a job, I'll just be working nonstop until, till I see the dirt pretty much. So I'm enjoying what I can now. Getting some play, having another girlfriend would be cool, but, you know, it's hard to find even girls that like me, first of all. And second of all, I don't want to go through the gesture act of it. I don't want to be dancing in front of her like a goddamn clown just to get her attention. Because I realized that talking to a lot of girls that like, I realized that I don't know if they like me or not yet. It's like that. They might show like the most minuscule interest in me, and then they might show the most minuscule interest in me, and then I'm like, okay, let me try and pursue it further, and it's like this clown dance, like this clown dance. So yeah, I guess I guess that's it. I mean, just last night, there's this girl who I've been talking to for a while. I guess on a somewhat friendly level, but also a somewhat flirtatious level. But like yeah, I'm talking to her, and then last night I was like, "Are you busy?" And she's like, "No." And then I'm like, "You want to chill? You want to talk for a little bit, like outside? You want to meet up?" And she's like, "Okay." And then I'm waiting for like an hour for a response, and then she's like, or I think even two, because eventually I just stopped thinking about it because I'm like, yeah, she's just pulling my leg here. She's not dead ass, So I just wait. She eventually responded, and then it was like She's like, I'm doing somebody's hair right now, so I can't make it. And I'm like, okay, whatever. You could have just said no. I wouldn't have felt anyway. I'm like, okay, whatever. But you could have just said no. You're not interested, and I would have been cool. But it is what it is. I didn't crash out or anything. I was like, okay, whatever. But yeah, it's like just you have to play these games that I just don't understand, man. Like if you don't want to hang out with me, just say so. You don't have to like say yeah to make an excuse or something. Like, come on, bro. Because if I was the guy type of guy that you like, you'd have told that person to wait, or you would have been like, okay, we can't do it now. Could you do it another time? Like, what do you think I am? You think I'm an idiot or something? You must think I'm an idiot to give me such a stupid excuse instead of just giving me the real reason, which is that you don't want to do it, even though you just agreed. Just tell me that you agreed by accident, bro. It's not that hard. Like, and these are things that frustrate me. I didn't even like her that much. It's just, she was showing me minuscule, like she was showing me a little bit of interest, and I was like, okay, cool, cool. So, you know, let me try and pursue this. Let me try and be a Chad. But it didn't work out. It definitely didn't work out. I'm the type of guy that I don't know when I'll be in my next relationship. I'm not the type of guy that I can get out of a relationship and be like, yeah, I'm gonna get a girl. I'm gonna get another girlfriend soon, bro. Like, don't worry about me. Like, some guys, they just get out of one and they just hop into another one immediately. I know somebody like that. Like that. I'm not that. And then interacting with like peers too is difficult. I mean, like male peers is sometimes it gets difficult too because it's like it's this it eventually comes to this subtle showing off contest of like when it comes to women, it's like, bro, you don't have to like like if that's what you want to do, then fine. But it's like, yeah, I thought I'm supposed to be your friend or something, right? But like now you're having this basically this dick showing contest that I'm not really in for right now, bro. Like, you know, and it's like the level. It's like the level of guys that they're like, as far as like, I would say like not even intellectually, but just the awareness level. Like I can't talk to a lot of my friends about what I want to talk to them about like this. Like it's hard to bring up this sometimes because it's like they'd be like, you're being corny, bro, or whatever, you know. But hey, I guess it is what it is. I just wanted to like get a couple points out there. I know this was kind of all over the place, but the general idea or the general like thesis of this video was like how nowadays it's so confusing. It's so confusing when it comes to like dating and operating everyday life as a young blood, young blood. I'm just chilling. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. But yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to say. I guess. Have a good day. If you listen to this complete, I'll be surprised if you listen to this completely because it wasn't like a straight like linear conversation. But if you relate, I guess you can say something in the comments or whatever. Yeah, that's if anybody even sees this. But yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say.